Hello, and here we are in DaVinci Resolve, and the audio tracks I got here are recorded with the little Rode uh, mic, which is the NT USB Mini. Uh, Pretty good little mic. I just plug it into my iPad, and it has like Rode Connect or something. That's how I record my audio because it records into a .wav format, which works well with DaVinci Resolve. Now, I also got a few sounds and music from YouTube's audio library, which says it's free to use in uh, YouTube videos. Anywho, so hopefully the sound is good and there's no copyright infringement or distribute. I think two of my videos. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Two of my videos in the 240 videos uh, have had little like, hey, that's my sound. I'm like, no, I've used either my own recordings or royalty-free stuff. So hopefully I don't have trouble with that. Anywho, sound-wise, this was a little bit easier film, I think. A lot of the sounds came from my phone. I just kind of held the mic above my phone and typed, and then I went to my alarm app, went to like the classical phone sound and stuff like that. It's not really for night shot because I was lazy and with the actors we didn't have time to do that. There's rain sound I also got from YouTube, and same with this rain sound. I was gonna put video game sounds here, but didn't do it. So if we go here, we get our first little texting sound, which I recorded, and then what I did here is this is just the video. I screen recorded my phone to get, let's see, that little text bubble. So just got the screen recording here. Maybe I'll pull this down a little bit. So I got the screen recording here, and I just did a crop and transform on it, and then I just changed its composite mode from, normal. You can see it's kind of this black little box to, where is it? Screen. And that seems to work pretty good. So that's what I did for the texting effects here. It has nice little animations a little later on. Let's see, where's the audio? Zoomed in a bit. Here's more screen recording bits. Get this nice little text animation coming in. And then again, these sounds are from my phone. The screen recordings from my phone. A lot of the same stuff here. Everything's lit. I was gonna use my lights, but we just had the TV on in his room, and I thought and his phone was lighting his face too, but a lot of the light in this movie is coming from the TV, so I was like, yeah, that's fine with me. It looks good. Here we're obviously getting some window light. And in this shot, I went into the color page and I just picked their face. It picked up their hands a little bit, but I just used if I go here, I just used the little negative picker to pick out the hands, and you can see the mask there. I was just trying to make it scarier, like you didn't see their face, but anyway. That's what I did. I think that's all I did. Oh, and in the color page for the timeline, I added the film look creator because why not? But that's all I think I did in the color page. Back to the edit. Most of it was in the edit, and then I also, when I was in the Fairlight page, I would, come over here, right click or two finger, however you have your computer set up. Go into clip operations, and I'll go normalize audio, and I set mine to YouTube. So that's one thing. And then one thing I did do with audio, let's go down. Here it is. So this audio here, I was gonna re-record it, but I was like, it's on the phone anyway, it's fine. But this is audio track 7. So if you come over here, audio track 7, if you see the EQ isn't a straight line like everywhere else, it's got this funky little curve. And I think if you go option double click, you see you've got a couple different little built-in presets, and I use telephone effect, which gives this little arch to the audio thing. So probably should learn how to use the equalizer more and build out. I imagine you can build and save your own presets, but I just use DaVinci's in that one. Back to the edit page. So yeah, other than that, pretty basic, just laying in the little clicks of the keyboard, which I recorded myself typing, but I was like, oh, I'll just record it, and then I just place the sounds every time his finger just kind of barely touches, and then I add the sound. And I've got multiple layers of audio. More texting, so this is just kind of a little bloop sound. It kind of comes up and it's animated. I liked that. What else did I do here? Overall, this film came together pretty quickly. I did write a script for it, and we pretty much followed it. My son, right here, he's the one that came up with the story, and then I turned it into a script. So we're trying to collaborate more. And I was like telling the kids, I was like, hey, if you guys have ideas, yeah, tell me, and I'm the showrunner. I'll say, no, that's a bad idea, or yeah, green light that. But yeah. And then my eldest here, and they go by their screen name. Oh, and for here, this sound effect, I just had 2 butter knives, and I just kind of like scraped them to get the little knife sound. Thought it worked out okay. Oh no, what did I do? Go to fit. It's good enough. Got a little audio down here. What else? The footsteps were me. There's kind of some footsteps walking up here and walking out. And I just walked with the iPad and the little mic, and I tried to hold it down by my feet, and I kind of slowly walked up the stairs in my house, which have a creakiness to them. So, free wood step sounds. I mean, all the sounds are free. I'm cheap. I don't pay for a whole lot, I guess. Need to build up my own sound library more. In this shot, when we were getting, like, if I come over here to this, hopefully no one notices the door's now open. I was like, it's fine. This, I just have like a little like exercise thing you put in the doors. So I put it up in the door, and it's like, okay, Orson, pull yourself up. And this is what we got, which I thought, turned out pretty good. And then, you take that and cut it into this, which for that shot, he's just kind of kneeling on a chair we set there. And then he's like unkneeling, like he's standing up slowly. And he's got that silly face, but he's got good expressions, but when you try to tell him, he's like, you're dying, he's choking you, or they're choking you. Yeah, his reaction was pretty stiff. But my eldest, Scylla, but I guess going by Artemis, for acting and stuff, is they're playing the killer, and they've played the monster, and they've told me, like, next time I don't want to play a monster or killer or thing like that. I'm like, okay. And Orson doesn't want to either, so I was like, okay, we'll come up with something where it's a mysterious thing. Oh, and for this shot here, you can see their arm coming like this, but you don't see their hand or Orson. And the reason is I didn't want to, I don't want to have the knife and the kids in the same shot. So I was like, now you're pretending to hold them up and then go shah. So yeah, hopefully it cuts together well. Don't want to hurt, be careful. That's a real knife. It's not really sharp, but it would be bad. And this music I think worked out pretty well. It's the Honey, I Dismembered the Kids Ezra Lip .mp3. That's from the YouTube library. So, and then just rain sounds from the YouTube library. So, pretty good little film. It took a few days, spent a little bit, over the course of 2 days, I spent a little bit of time each writing out the script, which was almost a full 3 pages. I guess we didn't follow it that well. I think this is under 2-minute video. Um, but yeah. And then shot and edited it, I think, over 2 days because Artemis wasn't around. What were they doing? Or they were busy. Anyway, so we shot all of their bits the next day after, which now makes me wonder. Go back here. Now that it's finished and I'm uploading it, I think his shirt changes. Does it? Looks purple here. It could be the lighting. So this shot, I did set up a tripod with the small rig light coming through as blue. Still a t-shirt, and it looks purple, but hopefully nobody notices if that's a different shirt or not. I don't notice. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think of that because it was shot in 2 different days. Yeah. Smart thinking. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Thanks for watching the behind the scenes, and hopefully the film was okay. Ta-ta for now.